Hello everyone, I'm Phoenix Tremaine. Today I'm going to be talking about Tristan Rogers. I have an update for you. But first, if you haven't done so, please take a minute to subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Please hit that like button so YouTube knows it's a good channel for soap fans. Also, we have a membership where you get early access to videos, you get spoilers up to a week in advance, and you get my recipes and polls and news articles and lots of things. So we'll go ahead and give that membership a try for at least a month. See if you like it. If you like it, we'd love to have you stick around. So before I give you the Tristan Rogers update, I want to give you, I know some people are watching this video for the first time. They're like, an update? What update? So at the end of the video, there will also be a link to the original video that you can go to and see the whole story. Because I'm just going to give you a recap. I'm not going to give you the whole Wes Ramsey dissertation. But essentially, Tristan Rogers, after a long time of not being on the show, they finally made Robert a major player again. They had him being a spy. They had the whole Casino Royale type scene with him and Olivia, the love triangle with Olivia, Ned, and Robert. We had a lot going on with Robert Scorpio, Holly being missing, his friendship with Laura. Then you had, what's her name? The lady who came back in town, Chase's mother. Can't remember her name right now. Played by Kim Delaney. Originally played by Demi Moore. But you know, that was his former love, Jackie. Her name's Jackie. Jackie Templeton. So, you know, he was now a major character, even in his 70s. Because I think he's 77 or 73. It's like 77, I think. So, you know, this is great for, you know, him to be back. And then there's a site called Cameo where celebrities, you can see different celebrities for I know there's different prices for Tristan. It was for $65, you could have a video chat with him. And during that video chat, he was asked about Wes Ramsey and the whole Peter August storyline, where he gave his honest opinion about it, and I think he got punished for it. His opinion was that Wes Ramsey, who plays Peter August, was not right for the role. That he called him a gentleman. That he's a gentleman, but that's not what the role needs. That they needed somebody who was like the original actor who played Faison, since this is his son. That basically Wes Ramsey didn't have the same edge. Then he went on to say that the writers didn't know what they were doing, that they painted themselves into a corner and didn't know how to finish the storyline. So not only did he diss Wes Ramsey, but he's also dissed the actor. The writers. So I said, well, based on the time at General Hospital between their taping and when it actually airs, based on when that happened, the round time Robert Scorpio disappeared, that was when he would have had his disciplinary interaction, where he's been off the show for 3 months. And I said I didn't know for sure, but 1 + 1 1 + 1 = 2. And now we have the update that Tristan Rogers went on Twitter and let his fans know that he's back on the show. His statement was brief, but it was very carefully written. He says, "I think it's safe to say I'm back in the show. Let's all be positive." So yeah, that tells you I was right. When he's telling fans, you know, let's all be positive, it's like, we ain't got to rock this boat. I don't want no problems. I ain't got time for none of that, because you know 3 months off means 3 months without pay. If you ain't on camera, you ain't getting paid. So that 3 month time out cost him 3 months of cash. So I'm glad that Robert is back on our screens. And when he says, I think it's safe to say, you know, that kind of tells you that, you know, he's just getting back in there, and, you know, he's minding his business. As you know, he's minding his business. He ain't worrying about none of the other actors, and whether how good their acting is or how the writers are writing them. He's just glad to be back. And he also, I'm sure, wants fans to calm down because a lot of fans were riled up looking for, where is Tristan Rogers? Where's Robert Scorpio? He was a major character and then gone. So I'm happy to say that he's back on the show. And let me know what you think about this timeout they put him in, because we have another actor, Ingo Rockenbacher, whatever his name is, Rodenbacher, I don't know. But I'm talking about Ingo. He plays Jackson General Hospital, who has been posting, and I learned this from actually Nancy Lee Grahn, following her and people in the comment section saying I need to go check out Twitter, see what Nancy's saying and seeing what Ingo is saying. And Nancy is a liberal, so she's pro this and that. But Ingo is the opposite. He's in there telling people not to get the shot that they need to stay alive, because the shot does not mean you won't get it. The C-19, you won't get it. It just means if you do get it, that you'll survive it. That's what it means. Some people think that the C-19 shot means that they are immune. No, it builds up your system so that your body has been exposed to it, so now it can fight it. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of videos on it. I'm not going to go into it. But Ingo is saying not only does he not want you to get protected by getting it, he also saying he doesn't want you to wear the face covering either. I'm talking like this because YouTube don't want you to discuss stuff like this. So he doesn't want you to wear your face covering either, which isn't even about protecting you. It's about protecting me. If you cough or something, it's in the mask. If you got a proper one, so that protects me from getting what you're spewing out. So I don't care if you don't protect yourself, but protect the rest of us from you and the stuff that's probably getting in your system. But anyway, I don't understand, they went on ahead and disciplined Tristan for talking about the show and talking about actors, the writers and the actor, whereas you got, Ingo, who regularly says things that are problematic. And it's not just him. I'm just pointing him out as one of them, but there are other people on the show, to the point where Maurice Bernard just said, look, I'm not going to go back and forth arguing with people online, because, he's been defending himself ever since, he won Emmy and said, like, he was the star of the show, whatever. And, people are like, no, Jeannie Francis is the star of the show, and Laura, she's been on longer than blah, 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 blah. And he realized you can't win these arguments. Clearly, y'all can argue with me if you want. But if Jeannie Francis leaves the show, which she's done a couple of times, GH was fine. Sonny has been such a huge part of the show that people are begging for him to get his memories back because they can't see life without Sonny. That whole trifecta. Even when Steve left the show, Billy Miller came right in and handled business. But I do think Maurice Bernard is like Susan Lucci. I think GH will survive, but it's going to take a hit if he leaves. Just saying. But anyway, I'm sure y'all will let me know what y'all think in the comment section about my thoughts on Maurice Bernard. But let's praise and be happy that, we got our Robert Scorpio back. And I will see you in the next video. Also, one more thing. Do you think that Tristan should have been disciplined and taken off the show for 3 months while other actors are saying things that could be problematic out there in the Twitterverse? Let me know.